What is going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. I'm actually 2 minutes early tonight. Unbelievable. Nobody expected this. 2 whole minutes early. Let's get a tweet out real quick. Hold on. What is... Okay. Yeah, we good. We good. Thought I was about to have some big time technical difficulties, but we are indeed good. Let's hit it. Dearest chat Marvel Champions. Don't really have a tweet planned for tonight. Early? I am indeed early. Hey, what up, Shad? Sending over a buck. And I can guess your message. I'm guessing you don't want to be slapped in the knee or the elbow or the armpit or whatever you say, whatever your line is, but in the face. Slap. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. I don't see a message from you, by the way. If you actually did put one in the chat. Oh, nope, there we go. There it is. BG, I need you to do something for me. I need you to slap me in the face. Not the knee, not the arm, not the leg. In the face. Thank you. No problem. BG, you forgot the thank you. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I forgot thank you was part of that message. Hey, BG, Arena is the devil, and you are its messenger with these nightly streams. Well, you know what they say. Don't shoot the messenger, Jay, you know? Good luck. Dude, I can't believe how much you're grinding. I'm so surprised. I mean, I guess the rewards are just that good. Collectors gotta collect. The rewards are super good in the arena when you think about it. Actually getting to target the champion. As much of a pain as it is to do these grinds, like, what other content in the game gives you such rewards? It's pretty nutty. But it is brutal. Don't burn yourself out, dude. Please don't burn yourself out. Alright, anyway. What do I say for the tweet tonight, man? I don't even know. What do we say? Did you ever heard of the metal band Ginger? One of my favorites? I have not. I'll add it to my list of bands to listen to one day. Okay, let's see. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Ooh. My alliance is taking a break from Alliance War. From competitive Alliance War next season in preparation for Alliance bases. They're still coming soon, right? No. Okay. Alliance is taking a break from competitive Alliance War next season in preparation for Alliance bases. They're still coming soon, right? Tweet. Alright. Cool. Let's see. Haley sending over a buck. What's up, Haley? Let's see. Saying I don't believe it. Wait, what? Ooh, maybe this was the message. Guess who took their 5-star Torch up to rank 3? Nice, Haley. Torch is great. Torch is honestly so good. Use Torch against all the Mystics. And anyone with energy damage, but Mystics will be the easiest. You will crush it. What do I have? Oh, a title. Oh, yeah. Great rank up. George is awesome. Using a lot now. Yeah, that's a great rank up. Congrats. Stiatics and a 05 saying, what's up, BG? Great polls today. I noticed that you need to diversify your prestige champs. Any plan on going for Gambit? Let's pull up Aunt May. This is something I've thought about, but realistically I don't think it's worth it. Here's what makes me sad, by the way. God. Like I have to invest in Fraggle Rock, right? There's no way around. This game pisses me off though. Like Kingpin is not a prestige rank up. I did not invest SIGs into this guy, so if that's part of what you mean by the diversification. But then wow, yeah, I guess the other three are Mystics. Morningstar is temporary as well. But here's what I really hate about Fraggle Rock. Look at Daredevil down here. If I got this guy and had him at a natural SIG 20, his prestige at SIG 20 is so high that it's almost as high as Fraggle Rock at SIG 84. I don't have him once. He is coming up in the arena, and I may grind for him in the arena. But anyway, you're asking about Gambit. So Gambit at SIG level 1 would... Oh, let me get rid of this. Gambit at SIG level 1 would enter my prestige, because I do have the champion, I just don't have him awakened. He would enter my prestige, but only barely. It would be temporary once again, unless I gave him SIG stones, but this is one of the lowest value champions to give SIG stones to. I mean, it's great in the short term, but, you know, as we know with my account here, I'm not going to have SIG 200 champions until like rank 5 6-star champions are a thing. So it's making like a short-term sacrifice to feed a champ SIG stones is like months and months and months of potentially like 6 months worth of SIG stones that I'm going to be collecting, man. It's brutal. So no, I will not be going for Gambit. If I get him awakened naturally, if I pull him again from the crystals, I would rank him up, but God, I hate the SIG stone issue. I hate to keep complaining about it. I'm so tired of it, but even Fraggle Rock, before I pulled him today, I thought to myself, I cannot invest in this champion, because since I'm only getting, like, you know, one champion to max SIG of each class type, it needs to, like, when I eventually take them up to rank 4, they need to be able to help out in Alliance War in some kind of way. And Fraggle Rock's not going to do that. So, like, I need, like, the absolute perfect champions that have high prestige and high usefulness, even if they're not the highest. But I am going to invest in Fraggle Rock. Like, I'm not pulling back on that. It's just, it sucks because I do think long term that is going to hurt me. But, I mean, what else can I do? So, I am going to have to rank him up. Under Mother sent it over buck saying, Dear BG, watched Invincible? No? Shame. My favorite show by far. Also, tweet of my adventures for today. Okay. And how do you know I was going to answer no? I mean, I was going to answer no, but how'd you know? Alright, Dear Bean Grower, today I decided to do Variant 5. People tried to make me commit the greatest sin of them all. You're talking about ranking up Doom. The unspeakable, using Doom. Yeah. Can you believe them? Anyways, here's a few highlights that came out of it. Let's see. 4 to 5 of science. Okay. Okay. Decided to go with Invisible Woman. Cool. Your Tigra is all ranked up now. Ooh. Dude, great 6-star pull, man. Nice, man. Sounds like a damn good day, dude. Very nice. Very, very nice. Hi, Brian. Busy day yesterday. What's up, MSD? Dude, MSD, I saw your video. Hold on, did you post another video today? I've been off of the, been out of the YouTube loop. I'm, like, checking my subscription feed right now. Did you post a video today? Green Goblin is a bone to pick with Gwenmaster. It's not the video I was expecting to look for. I saw you... I saw the revive list path, and then I saw a, what's it called? A community post or whatever. Did you end up killing the collector without revives or something? Like, I didn't know what that post was about. All right. Anyway, let's get to some grinding, man. We gotta do it. What am I doing? Slacking here, dude. Let's get some grind going. Seth Neer sent it over to Buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, Brian, I need to rank up SS, 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 or SS. Pick one. Oh, God, this is tough. SS, I think, is good unawakened, whereas SS kind of needs to be awakened. But then SS, like, I don't know. If you really think about it, is he really going to be the most helpful to you? I don't know, dude. At the end of the day, I would probably completely cut SS off the list and just decide between SS, SS, or SS. And I would say SS is probably the best pick for you, dude. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps, man. No, 50%. Okay, yeah. That's what I saw in your video. I saw that. I just for some reason thought you went back in, I guess, and like did it again and were able to solo or something. Dude, and by the way, we were talking about Mr. Fantastic before, and I totally forgot that Mr. Fantastic has that super OP synergy with She-Hulk. So, dude, it makes all the sense in the world for you to have a Mr. Fantastic ranked up that you can, you know, pair along with your She-Hulk all the time. What a sweet combo. Oh. Really? You gonna hit me with that, dude? Get the F out of here. Well, good night, BG and chat. Love you all. All right, Undermother. Later, dude. Oh, I'll be back. It's mostly talking about the path. That was a pretty wild experience. Yeah. Like I said, all I needed was a rank 3 Professor X. Yeah, man. Indeed. It's not slacking. It's called tangenting, BG. Well, you know, I can do both at the same time, Pixie Bell. Okay, thanks. I chose Venom. Seth, good choice. Excellent choice, man. BG recently became Cavalier and accidentally bought a bunch of calves. You accidentally bought a bunch of calves, huh? I got 5-star Ghost and Claire out of it, though. Worth it? Well, it's worth it depending on how many a bunch is. If you opened like 1,000 calves, then maybe not, if that was all you got. But if you opened up a reasonable number of calves and got both of those as 5 stars, then yeah, dude. Those are amazing champions. You're going to be using them for a long time to come, probably. Well, I mean, not everybody's into Ghost, but as long as you like her playstyle, I mean, of course, she's a beast. Claire's a beast. Great polls. Seth sending over another buck. Was there another message, or did I already read your last one? Let me see. Oh, no, yeah, I did already read your last one. Okay, that was the Venom comment. Got it. Well, thank you, dude. BJ got solo objectives for 5-star shards. My friend don't got any. What do you say, BG? I don't know what to say, man. Solo objectives for 5 stars, but your friend doesn't have any. Is he a different, like, solo progression level, or did he already do it? I don't know. You could always ask on the forums, see what's up, if you think there's an issue with the game. Early WoW BG, why are 5-star shards so hard to get for level 42? Because you're really not supposed to get them at level 42. At level 42, you're in like Act 4, where you should be at least. You might have pushed beyond that, but you should be like 100% clearing Act 4, in my opinion. And that content was balanced for 4-star champs. You'll get them eventually, just a little bit early. BG, hold on. Okay. Never mind. BG, if those 15x slice crystals with 6-star Medusa cost 3k units, would you go for it? Slice crystals? Is that actually what they're called? It's a sweet name for a crystal. No. No. Hell no, dude. 3k units for a 6-star Medusa where there's like an extremely slim chance to get the champion? No. Medusa's cool, but for one, you're more than likely not going to get the champion. And hey, if you're okay with going into it with that mindset, cool. But I cannot justify something like that. And then yeah, Medusa, she's not like that OP. She's strong, but she's definitely not like a game-breaking type of champ that you'd be like going all in for. Next idea is probably streaming on Monday and trying to solo Bis Omega with new War Machine. Okay, that should be fun. Is that stuff... Are those spotlights out? Are they out? Oh, man. I don't know what can be talked about yet. We have some of that info in the CCP. Okay, good. The spotlights are out. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. All right, we got that stuff. Cool. Okay, so we can talk about that stuff. Good. I only read through them kind of briefly, but I just wanted to make sure before saying something I'm not supposed to. But I did read through them a little bit. War Machine seems really interesting. Ebony Maw seems like it's gonna be really powerful. War Machine though, I think War Machine has a pre-fight, right? We got this info like a couple of days ago, and I read it at the time, but you know, man, you know how it is. Sometimes you read something and the next day you're like, what was that ability again? Trying to find it real quick in the spotlight. Where is it? Aha, here we go. Teamwork. War Machine's pre-fight abilities give him new ways to help buff his fellow techs. Oh, this is just the strengths area. Alright, well, where's the damn pre-fights? Here we go. War Machine begins each quest with 2 persistent charges. Charges can be spent in the pre-fight screen to activate 1 or more armory boosts found below. Each boost lasts 1 fight, doesn't stack, and can be used by War Machine or other tech champions. So only for tech champs. Winning a fight with War Machine grants 1 charge, plus additional charge for each other hero champion on his team. Okay. I did not realize this part. Did not read that. Okay, let's see. Tech attackers gain plus 10% attack rating when an armory boost is active. Support, gain 2 cleanse charges. When champions with cleanses are inflicted with a debuff, it is immediately purified and a cleanse charge is removed. This is, you know what this is? This is a ghost buff right here. If you're going to be hit with armor break, you bring War Machine, and now you could play around the one thing that, that hurts ghost. Let's see. Fortified gain, energy resistance. Okay, yeah. Skirmish gain up to some attack rating based on current armor. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting because the cleanse would be really powerful if it wasn't tied to the tech class. But a lot of the tech class already, you know, like they're... Let's think about the most powerful tech champions. Well, we have Ghost for one, who can already shrug off the damaging debuffs. Thinking about like running Suicide Masteries, for example. She can already shrug those off. Then we have Warlock, who is immune. We have Guillotine 2099, who is immune. I'm sure there's going to be some good uses for that, and especially as time goes on, we're going to find some... We're going to find some good uses for it, for sure. But currently, I don't think it's going to be like super OP. It's going to be one of those sleeper type abilities where it gets used infrequently, but used sometimes. And then in the future, I could see that being really useful at some point. Because you only need War Machine on the team to do that. Where... to be able to shrug off both debuffs, you would need like Fury and one of the Deadpools. And that's just one debuff. But yeah, for right now, it probably isn't going to get used much. But I thought it was interesting. You can get the game. You can get the game as open, wide open. Like you can get so many good champions now, like 5 stars. Like on my new account, level 40, I'm done with at 5. Is that Act 5? Is that what you're saying? Like, are you serious? Not in? Greg, I'm not sure what your comment is, man. There might be a few typos in there confusing me or something. But the game is a lot easier today, but it's still difficult if you were like brand new, man. If you had never played this game before, it would still be really hard. But if you're taking all the experience that you learned along the way, then yeah, man, you can fly through the early game. It's like that for pretty much any game you play ever, though. But yeah, they've also done a lot to you know, buff up some of the crappier champions, so even if you get unlucky, you still are going to end up with something decent. And just giving more rewards in general. Oh no, Brian, I think I leaked Venom the Duck fact number 4 on Twitter. Okay, let's check it out. Venom the Duck fact number 4. Venom the Duck fact. Has anyone ever noticed how if you squint your eyes and tilt your head, you can sort of make out Venom the Duck's gorgeous features in just about every president of the United States? What? Well, that's because they were all Venom the Duck. And this country would be nowhere without his ingenious blend in but stick out tactic. I don't know what that means, but that sounds dirty. Except Abe Lincoln being the only candidate to ever receive more votes than Venom the Duck. Naturally, they were intense rivals. Wow. It was probably the hat. It's probably the hat that did it. Maw's new Black Order synergy will be good for Corvus on Legends runs. I don't think so. I don't think that synergy affects Corvus in any way. That's it. That new synergy sucks. I don't know what's up with that synergy, man. That synergy bums me out, though. Most people are probably not even going to care or realize, but I sometimes use this synergy, and I don't know why they're changing it, man. It bums me out. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Or wait. Maybe hold on. Did I read the wrong one? No. It is this synergy right here that we're talking about, right? So this synergy. Hang on, I'm finding a stupid domino. Go away, domino. Okay, so this synergy right here. All members of Thanos' army, when the fight starts, gain a true damage buff, allowing all attacks to bypass armor and resistances for 30 seconds. So, Corvus, I think he already has like a true strike thing. At least that's what somebody said. I think he already bypasses armor and resistances, I believe, right? So it's not going to have any effect for Corvus. This synergy, this used to provide 50% crit rate for, I think it was 20 seconds. There is going to be some good use for this because it's a buff, and now that will interact with other things, and yeah, it could be helpful. But it used to be 50% crit, and with Cole Obsidian, dude, that was like the one thing he was lacking. You start a fight, and you have the crazy armor breaks just from using heavy attacks. You have the added attack. You have the secondary damage from his, I forget what it's called, but you know, he's got all these things. He just didn't have a way to crit, and this synergy used to provide him 50% crit at the start of the fight. So it's a bit of a Cole Obsidian nerf. No one was really using Maw like this anyway. Even if you were a Cole player, you probably weren't using Maw much. But I did use him sometimes. I used him sometimes I would bring Cole for the Cosmic Cav quest, and I would put Maw on the team. And then I used that synergy for my 7.1 Legends run. So it was something on my radar. It was something I did use from time to time, and I'm not sure where I'm really going to use this, man. So I don't know why they decided to change it. It seems kind of silly to me. That's the only thing I don't really like about these updates. It's still going to be better for the game overall, I guess, but it just felt weird that that was something that was being changed. Anyway. I'm going to miss that synergy. No, only if he gets the auto block or evade and has Proxima. Wait, for Corvus? Oh, now I'm looking up Corvus. Someone else, because I, you know, when I looked at that synergy, I brought it up that, like, man, this is not really good for Cole. Or this is hurting Cole, at least. And then I was like, is this actually like a buff for Corvus and a nerf for Cole? But, hold on, let me see if I can find it in AMA real quick. Does he not have any... Hold on. Just type in true. Expand all these. Okay, so at the start of the fight, this is without the completing the missions. At the start of the fight, Corvus gains 20 permanent glaive charges, granting him true damage and guaranteed critical hits with his glaive as long as glaive immunity is active. A charge is spent every time. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't say what true damage is here, but we know true damage is basically you bypass armor and resistances. So, yeah, the synergy is useless for Corvus. It's true accuracy and true damage is a different thing. So, or true. Is there true strike in this game? Actually, I don't. Dude, there's too many trues. But normally, true strike in other games is like, I don't know. The synergy with Proxima. I guess I just had it up. Hold on. I could reopen that tab. But I think there's 3 different ones in this game. Let me see. Okay, so it is true strike in this game too. Okay, yeah. So true damage becomes true strike. So that's how you're able to bypass evade. But you're already bypassing armor and resistance with true damage. Too many trues, guys. Not enough false, you know what I mean? Oh my god! I just got true damaged, I think. Dude, wow. Wow, I just got destroyed, man. Holy crap, I wasn't paying attention. And I just went to block instead of evade. I don't even know why I went to block instead of evade that special. And it was unblockable, and, well... That was from, I think I had about 90% health down to dead. And I had bleeds on me to kill me dead even more. Jesus, man, that was brutal. Old Man Logan. Who puts Old Man Logan in the arena? Yeah, I guess, dude. Who the F? Laugh out loud, Brad. Stop it. Quit trying to make it seem like more no or good champions. They suck. Am I catching a mid-conversation here? Did Brad say something? Or is that actually at me and you just called me Brad or something? Let me read the rest of this. Trying to make it seem like more no or good champions. They suck. Only one's good out of them to me is probably Corvus. I used to like Proxima, but she has a damage cap, so... man, I don't know if I understand this message. I'm not sure exactly what you're trying to say. Okay, you were the same person that had the "I'm done with at 5 o'clock" comment. Might just be a language barrier here or something, man. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure what you're trying to say. UG, any tips for Act 6.2.1? I didn't even gave any buck, BG. What? These messages are really confusing me tonight, guys. Didn't even give any buck. You don't have to give a buck, man. It's not required to... Are you talking about like super chat bucks? You don't have to, man. Anyway, for 6.1.2, the most annoying part of 6.1.2, I would say, is you just make sure to bring in someone that can handle the biohazard Sentinel. He's like a mini boss. So do not overlook that fight. Plan like at least one champion that you're going to use for that fight. Make sure you plan at least one champ to use for the boss. And then as far as the path goes, it's going to vary based on your champs a little bit. We were just looking at that quest yesterday. The right side of the map, the one that started with Yellow Jacket, or more up north, I think there was a Cosmic group of champs. I think either one of those would be decent to go to. Has been mentioned, who is newly available as 6-star Cosmic. I don't know. Are you talking about Medusa? She was available in the crystals a little while ago. So if that's who you're talking about, if there's someone else, then I don't know. Chat is different tonight. MSD. I was thinking the same thing, dude. I don't. Some of these messages are really confusing me tonight. Hooked on Phonics worked for me. Dragon Dagger. You know, I'm gonna get the stream sponsored by Hooked on Phonics. Maybe we need it. I know I'm not the strongest reader out there, but some of these messages are a little bit rough. Do you have tips or guide for 5.3 and 5.4 and Cav? 5.3, I have some tips for those quests, not a ton, but 5.3, first off, don't worry about Cav just yet. All right, take things a little like one step at a time here. 5.3, it's really helpful if you're able to diversify your class type rank ups, because each one of the quests you're gonna have a 50% damage cut. Other than that, I mean, it's a bit of a slog going through 5.3. You can still go through using classes of or champions of other class types, but yeah, each quest you're gonna kind of notice your damage is lacking. It's gonna be a little bit of a suffering kind of experience for you. But you can get through it. And then 5.4, the camera is locked in 5.4, but there's some beautiful maps that exist. I recommend using Cat Murdoch's. You can literally just type it into Google, Cat Murdoch 5.4 map, and it should come right up. Or if you just find her on Twitter, or she has them posted on Reddit as well. And yeah, just make sure you're using the maps so that you're not going into that content blind. Other than that, though, the difficulty doesn't really go up from 5.2. It just kind of maintains. Once you've done the harder quests in 5.2, that's as hard as it's going to get. And honestly, some of the quests, a few of the quests at least, in 5.3 and 5.4, I would say, are a little bit easier than like the masochism quest and stuff, you know. But yeah, good luck to you, dude. Yuki. And you know a few of them Polish bucks. Thank you, dude. Saying, Brian, congrats on epic polls. Thanks, man. Also, what do you think about Alliance War changes? We're not even doing Alliance War this season. The Alliance War changes, they seem okay. But, like, just okay. Nothing crazy. not super interesting. The maps aren't really changing a lot. Like they're fine, but they're just not hugely impactful from like a competitive standpoint. But they're fine, I guess. It looks like most of the chat disabled autocorrect to their phones tonight. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, there's always typos. It's always going to happen. No one should feel bad about typos, but there are some times when it's like... like, did you type that with your fingers, or did you just roll your face on your keyboard? What happened? But overall, I agree that there are many 6 stars where you think that 565s are better. Is there a previous message to this? BG, what's up? Just wanted to say I am using my rank 3 Aegon at Sig 150 even after Abyss. Got him out of Abyss Nexus, and he's my favorite skill champ by far. Okay. But overall, I agree that there are many 6 stars where you think that 565s are better than rank 3s, but if you are purely focusing on future 6 stars are the right way, IMO. Okay. And that's fair enough if that's the way you want to go. Nothing wrong with playing that way. I personally, I don't... I there's no content that I would want to use a 6-star Aegon in. Maybe the incursions, but the incursions, not a huge reason to build and or like push outside of that Sig 20 or Room 20 challenge that we had. And then sometimes it's good to rank up 6 stars for the future, but like I mentioned in my video, it doesn't always work out that way. But so the nice thing about this game is we can all play it however we'd like. So you do you. Pooba the Great, and over Buck saying, evening BG, they announced what they're changing to Alliance War. I missed it. Yeah, there was some changes posted. I don't even remember what all the changes are, to be honest. Let me see if I could find it real quick. Alliance War Season 27, attack tactics, scoring change, schedule update, and more. Yeah, I mean, the quality of life stuff, they already announced this in the roadmaps, right? So this is my favorite part, is just the quality of life changes. I'm kind of sad that we're not pushing this season, because it's going to be easier than ever to push. The energy change is the biggest part for me. Everything else, just a few minor node changes. The attack tactics are... they're okay, but nothing... it's really nothing crazy. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Like, maybe it'll be more impactful than I'm initially thinking here when getting to try it out, but it doesn't seem hugely impactful. Here's the other thing I'm a little bit sad about. There's going to be a rewards update. Yes, there will be one, but we have not finalized this yet. We're still working on this, but didn't want to postpone the announcement of these changes any further. Stay tuned for more information on reward changes coming your way soon. So we're not going to be pushing in a season where there's going to be new rewards. So that's a little bit of a bummer. But there's going to be, I mean, it's not like the rewards are going to suddenly go down the season after or something like that. They're going to be there for us in the following season. Dragon sent over to Santa. As a writer, I admit I always feel bad for typos. Oh man, I mean, I kind of feel bad for them too, and I'm not a writer. I just feel they make me feel stupid, to be honest. Like, oh man, there's nothing that can sometimes make me feel stupider than a dumb little typo. Like, here's what I do a lot. I'll write something and then I'm like, no, I don't like the way that came out, and I'll cut out like the middle part, the middle like few words, and I'll rearrange it and then I'll like hit enter, and then I realize my message doesn't make sense anymore because the little connecting words like the, is, and those are they're like wrong, you know. So then it just makes me sound so stupid, where I'm like, you want to go to store if bus or something like that. I don't know. Like, it just doesn't make sense. And I'm like, oh god, why did I do this? Why didn't I just proofread it? Why didn't it take us another 30 seconds to read through it before hitting enter? But at the end of the day, I mean, everybody makes typos, so I just remind myself, like, hey, we're all kind of stupid sometimes, right? So it's all good. None of us can be stupid if we're all stupid, right? Right? The Ancient Carmichael's sending over a buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, hey, PG, need help exploring 6.3.6? Don't have Hood or Starkey, and my She-Hulk is still rank 1. Any other counters to solo the boss? Some paths are not Aegon friendly, so no ramp up. Enjoy the night. To solo the boss? I don't know, but Ghost can still do a ton of work, man. You might just have to pop a revive or two. She's still going to be one of the best options. And that's more than likely what I would do if I were you. Forget the Hood synergy. Bring in Ghost anyway. And you don't need to get a solo to make it through the content, you know? So yeah, I think that's what I would recommend if I were you. There might be some other taunt-based champs that you can use, like maybe, like, doesn't Spider-Ham have taunt or something like that? Maybe those would work too, but I feel like I would just use Ghost. So this explains the slow typing. Now I understand. Ah, God, that's only one part of it, Dragon. Call me Quackers, though. Sending over 25. Call me Quackers. Thank you, dude. Saying, you better have eaten a banana with your breakfast today, BG, or I will be very disappointed. Oh, no. Call me Quackers. I hate to disappoint you, but I have not eaten a banana in... Oh, man. It's probably like 2 weeks since my last banana, dude. I just don't always have bananas on hand to eat. Otherwise, I would eat them. But, like, I don't have any bananas right now. Man. My food supplies right now are kind of weird. It's all, like... I need to go to the store. I need to pick up, like, some more fresh food. I've got too much, like... You know... Like, I've just been eating cereal and I don't know what else. Too much of like the processed food type stuff. Not that, I mean, not that it's like all bad and stuff, but you know, I usually try to mix in a few more of them bananas when possible. And yeah, man, call me Quackers. I'm so sorry to disappoint you, but dude. Thank you so much for the 25. Super generous of you, man. Thank you, dude. Pooba the Great sending over another buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, when you say y'all not pushing, are y'all only doing boss rushes or not participating in Alliance War at all? We're gonna participate, but I don't even know if we're going to be doing boss rushes, man. I think it's just going to be like, hey, play when you want, and then like we're not putting the top defenders in. Basically the message was use all of your, you know, like save all of your best attackers for solo content, because we're just going to be losing these wars anyway, so doesn't really matter. Not swapping off suicide masteries to place defenders, things like that. We'll probably still kill the bosses just because they're worth so many more points in comparison to every other node on the map. So, you know, maybe we'll still qualify for some okay rewards. Too many goldfish crackers. There could never be too many goldfish crackers, man. Although I haven't had goldfish crackers in a while. Dang. But yeah, I don't know exactly what we're doing. I think that's what we're doing though. And it's just because summertime, some people were feeling burnt out of always pushing, and some people want to go on vacations and not worry about war, things like that. So Mr. 87 sent over a buck saying, hello again, Mr. Contest. Since no one else has said it, congrats on your prestigious poll today. Do I boo that? Maybe a little boo. Boo. Also, have you worked out? No worries, I haven't either. No, I didn't. No, man. I did not work out today. I was really tired today, man. I woke up a little too early. Woke up at like 6 a.m. And yeah, I wanted to sleep for a little while longer, but it's one of those things where like you don't get enough sleep, but you can't quite fall back to sleep, so you just kind of get up and start your day, but you're a little slow going. That's what my day was like today, pretty much. Easy, handing over a buck. Did officer say why you're not going to push for rewards next season? Wait, Brian, did you say For Loco isn't doing war next season? What's that all about? Yeah. So, yeah, I basically said someone else. Yeah. Oops, never mind. You answered my question. Yeah, someone else already asked that. That's the gist of it. But yeah, dude, thank you for the buck, nonetheless. Norris sending over 100 of them CZKs. Thank you, dude. Saying hi, BG. Nice legs. Thank you. Do you watch war videos from J-Nick, UMCOC podcast? His graphics and work that came with it is amazing. I'm a huge fan of that podcast, and I want to push J-Nick to stream. I sometimes watch his war videos. Yeah, I actually made a community post about his channel and linked his channel. This was maybe about a month ago or something like that. So I sometimes watch his videos. War for me, I mean, I guess this is probably the other reason that I didn't mention, but I've brought it up so many times in the past. War it's just been pretty stale for a while. And I think that's the other reason is a lot of people in For Loki like war, but they just don't like the current state of war because it has felt so repetitive for a while, you know? So I think that's the other reason they just want to take a little bit of a break from it. But yeah, so that's the reason why I stopped making content. And even though I will occasionally watch a war, I don't watch a ton of Alliance War videos myself. I used to, man. I used to love watching war videos. They were like the only MCOC video I'd watch. Just because I'd be like, dude, that's where I learned about how champions work. So I didn't need to watch any videos of like how to play a champion or anything like that. And they were just entertaining, man. I don't know. War used to be a lot more interesting, but like I said, it just hasn't really changed in a while, so. But yeah, J-Nick has a great channel. Super nice dude. We talk from time to time. Gabriel SP sending over a euro. Thank you, D. Saying, let me see. Playing this game, not like many others. I'm always ranking champs up that aren't the top 15 champs in the game, like Black Widow Deodorant, Killmonger, Longshot, and Stealthy. You hate him, I know, but Spidey is my bae. I mean, that's cool. If you like him, that's cool. Also, thanks for the guides through the years. It helped me to be better at saving resources and be less dumb. Dude, glad I could help in some way. Thank you, man. Appreciate the support, dude. I mean, as much as I hate on Stealth Spidey, I will never hate on someone else for using Stealth Spidey. It's the same thing with Quake. I don't like Quake's playstyle, but dude, like, you guys want to use Quake and everything? I mean, of course, Quake is super strong. Stealth Spidey, I would say, of course, is not on Quake's level, so maybe not the best comparison, but Stealth Spidey, not a terrible champion. It's just not a his playstyle and animations just don't mesh with me. That's all. But I got no problem with other people using the champ, you know. Steven Ferraro sent it over to saying, I haven't had a banana in years. In years? Dude, you might want to go see a doctor. Oh no. In years. Unless you're allergic to them or something like that. I've met a surprising number of people that were allergic to bananas. And by surprising, I just mean like 3. But banana allergy is not something I ever knew existed until I was like 28 or something like that. Like, I'd never met anyone that had a banana allergy, and then I don't know. Maybe it's actually in all those cases, it was something that was kind of developed, or maybe they didn't realize it when they were younger. But like, they used to eat bananas and then can't anymore, kind of thing. I'm not allergic. Well, dude, get yourself a banana, man. David Villa sending over $1 as well. Thank you, dude. Saying John Cena wakes up in a hospital. Where am I? The doctor says, I see you, John. Cena, no, you can't. Boo. I don't even know if I fully understand it. I think there's like a... Is it because John Cena wears, like, camouflage? Is that the joke? I'm not I don't watch wrestling. I know who John Cena is, but, like, I don't know the memes around it since I don't watch. Either way, boo. Terrible. Norris sent it over another 50 of them CZK saying, yeah, I understand, but the work he brings is just amazing. I love content creators like that, just like Lefty Knox, by the way. Still love your legs. Thanks, man. Yeah, Lefty's cool too, man. We've rated Lefty a few times. And yeah, you're right, dude. There's not that many people put in the extra effort for adding a little bit of production quality to their videos, including myself. I mean, I sometimes try to a little bit, like I mean, it's usually smaller things, but like even the video where I was comparing 5- and 6-star champions, I could have just as easily not put any text on screen. And although it's a very minor thing, that actually adds a lot of little editing that you have to do for the video. So most people, if they want to talk about something like that, they'll just talk and not put it on screen. And I get it, because it is it's a pain in the ass doing stuff like that. So anytime anyone puts a little bit of extra effort in to make the viewing experience a little bit more enjoyable, it is appreciated. And yeah, J-Nick, if you guys haven't watched his channel yet, he does a little something extra for his Alliance War videos. Oh my god, dude. Mistiming evades, getting parried by this guy. Get out of here, Surfer. Howdy, the Drunker Raid. What up, Abby Doe? How you doing? Where's the best place to find a new alliance? Looking to move into a gold alliance. Any tips? Some people in here may have a spot open. Or there is, I believe, a section in the official forums, or there's a Reddit looking for alliance subreddit. There's Discord groups and line groups, I believe. But I haven't personally ever joined the Discord or line groups. But you're more than welcome to look for an alliance in here. If you just put what type of alliance you're looking for, maybe include some things about yourself, top champs, or if prestige is something that matters to you, prestige. As long as you don't spam for stuff like that, but yeah, more than welcome to look in here. What is the best way to get tier 5 basic? Glory Store already brought. The variants are a good source. Ranked rewards in AQ and AW. Story content. There's some tier 5 basic in the monthly event quest and side quest. Not a mountain of it, but some. And I think that might be it. I think you can also sell tier 4 basic, but I would never recommend doing that. Actually, did they even add that? Oh, the daily crystals too, I forgot. Much more so if you are Thronebreaker, but I think even Cavalier has some. What's next arena? I believe it's Mr. Negative and Gambit. Is that... Any prediction yet for the Gambit arena? Okay, that must be it. I mean, it's definitely Mr. Negative, but I wasn't sure about Gambit, but sounds like it is. I already have him as a 6-star, so I'm not planning on grinding for him. Just curious what everyone thinks he'll go for. I don't think Gambit will go super high. You know what? I really want to see what round 2 of Stealth Spidey goes for before making some kind of prediction. Off the top of my head, I would say maybe 50. But let's see what round 2 of Stealth Spidey goes for. Let's see if that was a fluke that Stealth Spidey went as low as he did in round 1. And if it's not a fluke, then, I mean, my prediction would be even lower for Gambit. When's the beard gotta go? Soon. Gee, why do you need iBom for? What does iBom have that which you want? Good question. He's just a beast, man. He's mostly just like one of the best poison champions in the game. He's very tanky. He's got built-in healing as long as you have willpower. For me personally, a very enjoyable playstyle. He's just a strong champ. I didn't really need the 6-star version. I have the 5-star at rank 5, and that's who I'm going to continue to use right now. I use him in Alliance Quest. But the 6-star version will eventually replace the 5-star. Norris, send over another 50 of them CZKs saying, that's why I love you, because you do things different. Well, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Wait, why does the beard have to go? You'll find out soon, Abby Doe. That's all I could say. You are playing nice in this game. Thank you. Ooh, we're getting the Rob Von raid. What up, Rob? Saying, yo, BG, I've spent the live stream tonight trying to get good with Mr. Negative. I like him in concept, but it's tough to see places where he'd be more useful than existing champs. Thoughts? Rob, I only played Mr. Negative for about 15 minutes. And I didn't really like him. First off, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I actually really don't like the way he looks. I think it's cool because it's a different look than what we have in game. And fighting against him from time to time, seeing something different, it's really going to stand out, and I think that's cool. But I don't want to play with the champion because it just kind of like bothers my eyes. Like I didn't play with him long enough to the point that it would hurt my eyes. But I almost got this feeling like if I kept playing with him, then maybe it would. I don't know. It was just kind of annoying, I guess. Not that it physically hurt me, but it was just kind of annoying. So yeah, that right there, dude. Sometimes that's all it takes for me to not like a champion is just the visuals and like attack animations and things like that. So that right there kind of put me off of the champ. Ability wise, ooh, nice. That was the last milestone. Let's change arenas a bit. I guess we can do a little bit of the iBom. Is this better to do than the... Yeah, screw it, whatever. Ability-wise, it also didn't seem super interesting to me. Like, if he was amazing, I'd put up with his looks. But yeah, he didn't seem amazing to me. I pretty much came to the same conclusion that you came to, is that, like, he's not bad, but I don't know where I would really use him over existing champions. So, I think he's going to be the type of champ that some people like and some people play, and for the majority of players will probably just kind of ignore him and, you know, occasionally fight against him from time to time, kind of thing. Sean sent it over 5. What up, Sean? Saying, hey BG, 5-star Cosmic Awakening Gem, Medusa or Venom. No variants completed at this point. Still have a generic backup if pull another good Cosmic soon. Okay, I would say Medusa. Venom does not need to be awakened. Benefits some from the awaken ability for sure, so it'd be a great dupe if you can dupe Venom naturally out of a crystal. But Medusa actually gains a ton from her awaken ability. She doesn't have Furies at all, and at Sig level 1 you gain the full power of her Furies. The only thing that scales with her Sig ability is the percentage to auto block, which is a nice feature to have. The auto block is nice, but you can get away with playing Medusa even just at Sig level 1 for now if you want, if you don't have the Sig stones. And yeah, she's like, it helps out her damage immensely, man. You like double her damage when awakened. So I would say go with Medusa for sure. And Medusa is the type of champ that she's good to have. Like she'll always be good to have. Even if she doesn't make it to your team all the time, there's always going to be some annoying robot out there that you just slay them with Medusa kind of thing. So I would definitely go with Medusa between those two. Yeah, man. Thank you again for the 5. Call me Quackers. Dude, did you send over another 15? Call me Quackers. Thank you, man. Wait, hold on. Alright, can you stop hitting me? So I can blast you with this special 3. Alright, call me Quackers. I have prepped myself a bowl of cereal and grabbed a banana too. Alright, that's the way to do it, man. I'm sitting here just with the cereal, no bananas. But there we go, man. That's the way to do it. Call me Quackers. Thank you, dude. What kind of, just out of curiosity, what kind of cereal you eating? Lately, I've mostly just been eating Cheerios. I'm curious what you're snacking on. Mr. 87's and Norbuck saying, calling it right now, you're going to cosplay as Kingpin for a video. If Laura is already tired of it, and she'll cut it on stream. Wait, what? Oh, if not, Laura is already tired. Okay, I see what you're saying now. So I'm either going to cosplay as Kingpin, or Laura is just going to be so sick of the beard that she's going to she's going to remove it. Is that what it is? Well, I don't want to turn this into a guessing game, so I'm not going to say yes or no. I'll just say interesting guess. I'll leave it at that. But yeah, man, thank you for the buck. Dragons and an overbuck saying, it was today that I realized that not only am I ahead of BG in milestones, I am substantially ahead of BG in milestones. Trial and feature done, BG, and half done basic. Yeah, moving. Dragon, you're crushing it. Absolutely killing it. Well done. Yeah, I do need to get back on the grinds a little bit more than I am right now. I definitely need to get some more of these milestones. Call me Quackers. Oh man, you didn't have to send over another super chat. I was gonna look for a follow-up, but thank you, dude. Saying Raisin Bran. Okay. Going with the Raisin Bran. And yeah, did I already say it? I saw someone ask if it was the Honey Nut. Yeah, Honey Nut Cheerios. Sean sending over another 5 as well. Thank you, dude. Saying, okay, follow-up. Who do I rank up first? Just pulled both of them recently. Not a huge arena grinder anymore, so gold is an issue. Okay. Well, in that case, did you already give the Awakening Gem to Medusa? Because I would actually recommend ranking up Venom over Medusa, but like saving that Awakening Gem for whenever you can go back and rank up Medusa. I mean they're both good, and honestly you could go either way. You could just, whatever you have a personal preference towards, you could rank up Medusa, you could rank up Venom. They're both gonna help you, but I do think that Venom helps in more situations than Medusa does. Medusa's great against robots anytime you just need some fury buffs. There's caustic temper nodes that are pretty annoying, and there's not that many great counters too, where you need poison immunity and a fury buff, or just anytime you need poison immunity in general. She's great for it. Easy access to armor breaks too, and that can be really helpful. But Venom, he can cover some of those things. He can't cover the poison immunity, but he also has buffs, of course, and he's also good against a lot of the tech champions. He has armor break on his heavy attack too, for the times you need it. And he just shuts down the Spider-Verse champions. Shutting down the Spider-Verse champs is so good. And then once you get into the variant content, I'm not sure if you're into the variant content yet, but once you do get there, Venom is really good for, I don't know, like 4 of them or something like that. So 5 of them maybe even. I don't know. He's just really good. So yeah. I'd recommend ranking up Venom, holding off on giving that Awakening Gem, unless you already did it, which if you did, hey, it's not the end of the world. Like I said, that Medusa is going to help you out, but if you didn't do it yet, hold on to it until you are actually ready to rank up Medusa, and just play Venom. Yeah, man, hope that helps. Thank you very much once again for another 5. Harry Bosch sent another 5 saying, hey BG, doing a 7.2 Legends run. I have 3 points in Glass Cannon and run full Suicides, but only have 1 point in Recoil. Should I max out Recoil for the run? This is tough. I would say it's not required. You don't notice the damage that much between rank 1 and rank 3 of Recoil. If you're trying your hardest and you don't mind sacrificing a little bit of life, which could end up costing you some more potions and just, you know, revives potentially as well to get through fights, then you will be faster when maxing out Recoil. It's just, like I said, you are going to be taking a little bit more damage, of course, that you need to you need to decide, like, if that trade-off is worth it to you. If you don't mind spending the units or farming for extra potions to cover it or something like that, then yeah, you will be a bit faster. But it's not going to make or break... Well, it could make or break your run because it is a competitive thing. But it's only going to be very marginally faster. So yeah. In technical terms, you have to risk it for the biscuit. That's true. Maxing Recoil is risking it for the biscuit. And if you really want that biscuit, you better be ready to risk it. If you just want to do a little bit more of a semi-casual run, maybe. And by semi-casual run, I mean still going for it, but like going... Instead of going all in, going 98% in or something like that, you know? That's kind of up to you. All right, easy. Where are you at? Thank you for the 2, dude. Saying, Brian, if you were going to fight like a bear or a tiger or something, would you rather have praying mantis type arms that you could use to stab with, or a whip lightsaber? I feel like I would just hit myself with the whip, but I also feel like I don't really know how to fight with my own arms, so how am I gonna ever learn how to fight with some praying mantis arms? Are praying mantises, praying manti? Is that oh, I don't know what the plural is. Are praying mantises good at fighting tigers and bears and stuff? I wouldn't expect it, but son of a game crash. You know what, dude? Give me the whip, because I'm really not much of a fighter. You know, so I feel like I wouldn't want to be stuck with those arms forever. And I could just put down the whip when I'm done fighting. And actually, oh, here's what I would do. Because I'm really not much of a fighter, I would just take the whip and I would just like helicopter spin it. And it'd be one of those things where like maybe they would just be intimidated by my helicopter spin. And yeah. Give me the whip lightsaber. For sure. I'd probably kill myself though with that thing. I feel like I would just slice right through my own body accidentally. Oh man. All right, Frisky Dart, 705, saying, speaking of Venom and Mr. Negative, have you seen their synergy? Makes Venom pretty spicy healing-wise. I saw it. I wasn't too impressed, to be honest. Let's take a look on Aunt May real quick. Mr. Negative. Here we go. Venom. Whenever a genetic memory buff is gained, Venom has a 20% chance to trigger a regen buff, healing 10% of missing health over 9 seconds. So, if this was total health, now we're talking. Missing health, though, only a 20% chance. So, the average fight, you maybe only get one heal for 10% of your missing health, which... Playing Venom, he already has a heal, so a lot of times you're playing Venom, you're already in decent shape. Even if you're not fully topped off, you might be at like, let's say you're at 70% health. 10% of your missing health is 3% health. Meh. I hate to be a downer on it. I hate to kill the hype that you may have just had for a Frisky Dart. I hope I didn't, in a way. But that's how I feel about it, man. Oh, you know what? I never hit helps today. Which, oh man, I need to clear the helps just full on. We got a couple of people grinding. You know what? I'm going to chill here for a minute and clear out these helps. I was going to say I'll do it after the stream, but honestly, I'll forget. So let me just do it now. I'll hang out for a sec here. As a dude, the helicopter is always a good choice to intimidate people. You're right. BG. Hi. What's up, B. Daniels? Alright, Poopa the Great, though, sent over another 2. Thank you, dude. Saying, do you think you can get Thronebreaker in a week if the perfect side quest came along? No. Do I think I could take down the Grand Master in a week? Not on a free-to-play new account, but if I did a... Let's say Kabam... I mean, they already talked about reworking the first 3 acts of the game at least, right? So, depending on how that looks, and if I also did this around the 4th of July, and did like the same thing like I did with Unzo, and the side quest was also really good, and I got really good RNG from the crystals. even then, I would say it'd probably take me like 10 days to take down the Grandmaster. And this, we're talking about like everything lining up. And it would probably still take me 10 days. Because even just going through content, like clearing out those quests, it's not fast, man. Even clearing out, even doing like just one path with an established 565 roster, dude, you could still be in a quest for like 45 minutes to an hour, you know? So if I'm going in there with like some rank 4, 5-star champs, less optimal champs at that, even just those quests could take a while. So, yeah, I think like 10 days would probably be the minimum, even just to take down the Grandmaster. And then, it still have to get a 6-star champion to rank 3 is the other part of it. So, I mean, how is that going to happen? It's not. There's no way. So, well, I mean, I guess if the 4th of July sale was really good, actually, no, because that would, I could see maybe Kabam giving out like a full tier 5 class catalyst through the offers. If not this 4th of July, then maybe Cyber Monday or something like that. Eventually, it'll be a full one, right? As time goes on. Maybe not in 2021 at all, but maybe in 2022 or something like that. But even then, it would probably be a random one, and I would have to be a Thronebreaker to get that offer that would allow me to become a Thronebreaker faster, you know? So, no, man. Hitting Thronebreaker in that short amount of time is probably not doable. I don't want to say impossible completely, because how many times did people say that about other things in this game? Something that would be impossible. I mean, everything's impossible until somebody does it, right? So, but it would be very unlikely. Highly doubt you'll be able to get the correct full tier 5 class catalyst in 10 days. Yeah, exactly. You have to pull and dupe Aegon and do an Abyss path. Yeah. I mean, with like Jeez, dude, I'm stumbling around my words so much tonight. If you just pumped an absolute ton of money into it, Unit Man can overcome a lot of challenges. But you would have to, like, because you know, you can get through the Abyss. You don't need Aegon to get through the Abyss. But can you imagine dragging yourself through the Abyss with, like, what did I have? A Nebula? Can you imagine going through the Abyss with freaking Nebula? How many revives would that take? So, you know, technically you could unit man your way through, but oh, good lord. That would be downright painful. I remember looking at Realm of Legends and saying, this is impossible. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Realm of Legends definitely seemed impossible. BG, did you see my comments on your opening about Falcon instead of Thor? I did not. What was it? What are good tech champs besides the top 5? What are the top 5? What do you even consider the top 5? Oh, the tech class is a little bit weak. I don't consider that many of the tech champions to be that good, but I don't even know who you consider top 5. Tell me about your alliance. Is it any good? A bunch of scrubs. 29 scrubs, and then there's me carrying them all. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, my alliance is great. We're usually somewhere in the top 20 for both Alliance Quest and Alliance War. I am not our best player. I was definitely joking about that. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. BG, you watched your Conundrum vid. I also think there are certain champs that you get as 6 stars you really love, and you won't usually put a single resource on them as a 5-star. You really love and won't usually put a single resource on the 5-star. If you really love the champ, why would you not put any resources into them as a 5-star? Maybe I'm misunderstanding. Yeah, we can imagine flashbacks to Sabretooth run. Fair. Fair. Nebula rank 5, her shock damage could be solid. You're not wrong. Her shock damage is pretty legit, but oh god. She might not be the worst. But she's far from the best, let's face it. Just thinking about it though, like if you were to heal up to full every fight, you could really stretch out the amount of hits that you do. Dude, where's MSD at? I got a challenge for MSD. Getting a solo in the abyss with a Nebula. I almost want to try it myself, because I bet you could do it. You would just have to play so carefully. But like against Omega Red, for example, should be able to do it against Omega Red, because you're a robot, for one. You've got class advantage, and if you just slow play things, building up your shocks, and allowing, you know, like you'd have to hit every so often just to stop the timer from going down on you. The hit count, I guess, not the timer necessarily, but the hit count thing. You'd have to manage that, and that would be a real pain in the ass to do with Nebula. But I bet she can do it. There wouldn't be a practical reason to do it, but I bet she could do it. Bro, yesterday my Wi-Fi was gone, and today morning it came back, but the Wi-Fi is so slow, can't even play Contest of Champions. Dang, bummer, man. Having crappy having bad internet can be really crappy, man. We've all been there. Yo, BG, don't know if you remember me, but last week I asked who I should rank 5. You said Warlock would be a great option, so rank 5'd him. And then left my alliance. Dang, dude, you were just like, I don't need you guys anymore. I got Warlock, huh? Well, congrats on the rank up, dude. Top 5 tech champs, obviously Ghost and Warlock, then Guillotine, Guardian, and either Sentinel or Hulkbuster. Debatably. I don't know. I would say there's only 3 that I would for sure put as the top, which would be Ghost, Warlock, and Guillotine. After that, it's not so clear-cut, in my opinion. It depends on what we're talking about, which is why I don't rank champions, which is why I don't, I don't make tier lists or best lists or anything like that, because from like a newer newer player perspective, I'd say Hulkbuster is probably the #1 tech champion. If we're talking about defense, Ghost is not really good there. But if we're talking about offense and in the right hands, Ghost is, in my opinion, the best champ in the game. It's all about the context. Do you ever run suicides without the poison side and just the bleed side? I've done it before, but I don't really like doing it too much because you still have to pick up recoil. And from my experience, I like running either full suicides or none at all. I've read much about Ultron's updated kit. Looks pretty interesting. I'm hoping he'll have some good utility again. He looks decent. It's a little bit hard to tell with Ultron how good he's going to be. My favorite thing about Ultron is there's going to be a timer now for his evade. Like, I'm so pumped about that, man. For playing against Ultron more than anything. He seems like he's going to be a little bit more painful to play against. But just because he has that timer, like, I'll take it. But yeah, he seems like he's going to be a little bit hard to gauge just by reading his ability descriptions. I want to actually play him. Being a bad internet. Heard from Joel lately. No, I haven't talked to Joel in a while. Hopefully he's doing all right. I know he is still waiting on the is it Cyberlink? Starlink I think is what it's called, right? Even Guillotine isn't clear-cut IMO one of the most overrated champs in the game? I disagree with that. You don't participate in war, right? Guillotine, while not used by everyone in war, Guillotine is one of the best options for taking down Apocalypse bosses, which is one of the more common bosses to see, as well as just being good for certain nodes, like against Rage, where you don't want to crit to trigger Rage, and just the immunities, the healing, the power control. For me, Guillotine, like I don't really enjoy playing Guillotine much, at least. But she's really packed full of utility, and in some situations she's just one of the best options to get through something. So even though I don't enjoy playing her, I would never call her overrated. I think she's really great, actually. She is not good for the Abyss, which I think was a huge disappointment to a lot of people who thought she was going to be good for the Abyss. And hey, maybe when we get our champs to like rank 5, maybe she'll be alright for it, but I think she's really good. Eric Nelson sending over 2 saying, "Tweet Bean Boy." Alright, Eric, let me check you out. Hang on. What's up, Frojo, by the way? Can't wait for the Guardian rework, though. She beat Ant-Man, right? What? Are you serious? Do we have that info? I didn't hear anything about that. I hope she beat Ant-Man, but I heard nothing about the results. I didn't realize they were even out. LOL, no. Oh, okay. Just trolling. Damn it, Frojo. You got me excited, man. I don't think she's gonna beat Ant-Man, but stranger things have happened, so it's pumped. Alright, Eric, let me see. Ooh, hello. Defeating the champion. Nice. What is this? These are just the Cav crystals, I guess, from the opening afterwards. Oh, hey, speaking of Ant-Man. Well, for your sake, I guess you hope they buff him. Bummer, dude. There's a champion that could use some love right here. I wonder if they're gonna do a larger, like an animation buff for that Cap Marvel. Maybe they won't, because they already do have an updated Cap Marvel, so maybe that's why they're not as quick to buff that one. But that champ could use some love. Just stirring the pot, wanted to win. Fair enough. But yeah, man, congrats on taking down the champion. That is a huge milestone in Act 6 progression right there. That's it. I'm gonna rank up Ant Dude. Alright, man. Go for it. Call Me Quackers sending over another 10. Thank you, dude. Saying, you know, my jaw drops every time people talk about these champs getting buffed and everything. And I'm like, man, I have every one of those champs, and some are already awakened and others soon to be. Yeah, dude. I know what you mean, because a lot of the champs that we have, or a lot of the champs that get buffed, a lot of them are the older champs. And a lot of times, like, we do have these champs, right? So, it is pretty exciting. I hope that they're, like, there are some champs that get buffed and they're still not amazing. So, also got to, I don't know, like, not get too excited at the same time, you know? Otherwise, it'll lead to some disappointment. But, usually, like, one of the champs every month has, like, some kind of pretty decent impact on things, I'd say. I really do think Maw. I haven't like we're gonna need to see Maw like actually updated in game in real fights and not just reading through, because there's a lot to read through with that champion, and it seems like it's a pretty big buff to Maw. But it's Maw, so like the baseline version of the champion sucks so bad that even with a big buff, like, is it enough? We'll see. But honestly, Maw sounds like the winner of this update. War Machine does sound like it sounds like War Machine. I mean, honestly, all three of this month seem like they have potential now that I think about it, because War Machine has those pre-fights. Just seems like War Machine has some decent damage overall, potentially. But then Ultron already came with like the double immunity and healing, and he didn't need a ton more. He just needed a way to buff up his damage, and it seems like that's what he has. So I'm kind of excited for all three of the buffs. I already hate fighting Ebony Maw. I hope he doesn't get harder to fight. Yeah, Deej. I hear that. Ebony Maw, I don't think anybody enjoys fighting Ebony Maw. I'll say this. The dev, the character designer who made Ebony Maw, someone asked, like, oh no, is this going to make Ebony Maw more difficult to fight against? And I don't remember exactly what they said, but I think they said no. I think they said they were trying to be cautious to make the champion more friendly to play with and maybe not harder to fight against. So we'll see what happens. That could have been the goal, and sometimes the goal and what actually comes through the game don't exactly line up. We'll have to see. Tweet. What up, B Daniels? Let me see. Ooh, hello. Dang, dude. Taking your Odin 6-star to rank 3. Alright, man. Sweet rank up, dude. Oh, you know who's good for killing Ebony Maws? Daredevil HK. That's true. He can't miss, right? Is he actually good for fighting Ebony Maw, though? His DPS is a little bit on the low side, and sometimes the longer the fight goes on against Maw, the more painful things get, so... I use Torch. Torch crushes Maw, mostly. I usually still end up taking a bit of degen damage, but Torch, like most Mystics, Torch just kind of rolls right through. Especially, you know, since you can't miss with Torch either. But even still, Maw is a bit annoying. And I feel lucky to have a 6-star Torch. Whereas, yeah, not everybody has even a 5-star Torch. And even if you are lucky enough to have a 5-star Torch, still, like, the extra stats of a 6-star. That Torch is an example of a champion that is just better as a 6-star. Where some champions are not. No, Torch is definitely noticeably better as a 6-star. And yeah, he just shreds through Maw. Trying to conserve potions, so I've been taking my 4-2 Maw against the Cav Shang-Chi. Beyond God tier champion. There you go, man. Corvus and Ghost are great for Maw. Good call, man. Yeah, there's some great champs for Maw. You could use light attacks. You could use a single light attack with Corvus. At least Ghost, you can do more attacks. You just can't dash backwards. Still think Daredevil of Netflix's anti-miss is dumb. Should only be anti-invisibility. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. Honestly, the champion is not really seen too much offensively or defensively. It's probably just one of those things where it's a little bit of a pain in the ass for Ghost users. But outside of that, it doesn't really matter too much for the game. I don't know. Guillotine 2099 used to be real good, so they'll fix that glitch if that's what you want to call it. Wait, what? Guillotine 2099 used to be real good. What do you mean? Guillotine 2099 is still real good. Man, the 6-star Torch Mystic Fights in Abyss are some of the most fun encounters in the game. Just a blast. Hobbit, yes, dude. It's so fun, dude. Your damage ramp up is insane. Your incinerates start ticking for like 2,000 each. Each tick. And you're able to stack up like 5, 6, 7 incinerates, you know? It starts to get so nutty. How does Loki work against Ultron in 5.4.6? Well, you steal his buffs. It's better to watch a video on it if you want to see exactly how to do the fight, but if you just want a basic understanding of it, you steal his buffs. And if you use your special 3 when you have your curse up, like you can steal buffs with special 1, or you can use a special 3 to get a curse. And while you have your curse active, the buffs will just automatically be stolen, and you can refresh your curse with heavy attacks. BG, have you ever had Moxie? Is that Moxicillin? Is that what that is? I don't know if is that like a medical thing? If it's something that people just take for fun, then no. If it's like a pill or something like that, I don't know. I might be thinking of something totally different. Maybe maybe I'm totally misunderstanding. Oh, it's a drink? Oh, then no. Apparently not. Isn't Moxie a soda? Oh, it's a soda? Dude, I really thought we were talking about like a painkiller type of pill or something like that. My bad, dude. I've never heard of a Moxie drink. Amoxicillin is an antibiotic. People don't take it for fun, you dork. Listen, dude, I don't know, man. I didn't know what it was. I was just guessing. And hey, listen. Here's what I've learned. People will do anything just for fun, okay? So there's someone out there who's like, you know what, man? I have a blast taking antibiotics. So I don't know. But I've never heard of it. Sean sent over 2 saying, real quick, what's the team for Colossus Auto Farm? Oh, I don't know the best team. The team I was using was apparently not the best team, because apparently the best team includes a Professor X, and I didn't have Professor X back when I was using Colossus for Auto Farm. I was using a hybrid team just in case Colossus didn't get the solo. I had Magneto backing him up, so I would just use Colossus, Magneto, Omega Red, Emma, and Jugs. But someone else who had Professor X said they used I don't know what team they used, but that was the team that I was using personally. If someone else in here is because I don't auto farm with Colossus anymore, but if anyone in here does like know the Professor X team to use, pop that in the chat. Or just what team they use in general. But the team I was using was Colossus, Magneto, Emma, Omega Red, and Juggernaut. But yeah. Someone else in here might know the Professor X one. Thank you for the 2 though, dude. Sneepskin sending over €2. Thank you, dude. Saying good morning, Mr. Freshly Polished Globe of Shininess. Thank you, man. I'm glad you acknowledge it. Apologies for sneaking in a pun yesterday. Here's one to make up for it. Oh, no. What do you call a sneaky criminal going down a staircase? A condescending condescending. Okay. Boo, dude. That does not make up for it. Boo, man. Take a lap. Take your con for a lap, too. Boo, dude. Harry Bosch sending over 3. Thank you, man. Saying thanks. 1K level 3 in stash and 8K units. Okay. All right, man. Well, good luck to you. Good luck with your run. I gotta start planning out that run real soon here, man. The deadline, it will creep up on you. BG, I hate biotics, so anything I can do to prevent them is a real blast. Alright, sounds good, man. I guess. Moxie is a brand of carbonated beverage that is among the first mass-produced soft drinks in the United States. It was created... Oh, wow. So, holy crap. It was created in 1876 as a patent medicine called Moxie Nerve Food. Okay. I understood at least some of those words, I think. Okay. Moxie is... I know... Moxie is it's a brand of roller skate, I believe. I think there's a roller skate company called Moxie. I'm about to look it up right now. After I finish this fight. Get out of my face. Who puts... Actually, I don't mind this matchup at all. Am I really going to complain about fighting classic Daredevil, one of the best champions to fight? Doesn't really have anything going for him. Listen, game, you could put that guy in the arena all you want. Alright, Moxie... Roller skate? Is this the thing? Yeah, Moxie skates. Here they are. There's a website called moxieskates.com. There it is. Let's check out the website. I've never been here. I think I mentioned it on stream once. The only reason I know this is because there was a sweet roller skate video. Like, dude, I didn't know people still roller skated. Apparently it's coming back a little bit. Or has been coming back a little bit for some time, I guess. But, you know, it just popped up. YouTube algorithm threw one my way, and I was like, cool, man, let's check this out. And then there was a bunch of other, like, roller skate videos that popped up. Oh, dude, what a sweet website. You got the little skates scrolling down. This is like some old school thing to throw in a website too, man. That's funny. Just got the roller skates raining down. Say hello to the 2021 Lolly Rainbow. Oh, snap. About to go get me some skates. Speed up, D. Sailing over a bug. I love you. Speed up, D. Appreciate the love and support, man. I don't even know if you guys could hear me saying the saying part. I basically just breathed out some air while saying it. But thank you, dude. Appreciate it as always, man. Please go big head mode when you do the speed up D thing. Whoops. Too late. I don't know if I want to do that anyway. Maybe one day I will. But oh man, I already make such stupid faces while doing it. I don't know if people should see my face that large while doing those faces. PG, has Laura ever walked in on a speed up D dono? If so, what was her reaction? Ah man, she sees me make way dumber faces. The things I do, like, I don't even know how to explain it because... I guess I can explain it like this. The only time that I could ever truly be myself is in front of Laura. Like, I'm not trying, you know, I am myself right now. You know what I mean? I'm not doing anything different. This is normal me. But for whatever reason, around Laura, I'll just start, like, dancing. Doing weird stuff. I don't know how to explain it. But she's seen me make weirder faces than that. Do dumber things than that. So this is maybe just the speed up D thing is like a small glimpse into the real me. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. You would think that would be part of it. Wow, walked in to BG making some very worrying sounds. Are you unwell, Mr. Grant? Should I call the ambulance? Not today, Fitz. I'm feeling quite alright. Laura saw the face you made when she poked you with a potato and she still loves you. That's true relationship goals right there. Hey, she created that face. That's her fault, not mine. Dragon, thank you for the buck, though. I was reading that even before I saw it. But yeah, thank you. Amoxicillin is a hell of a drug. There you go. I do things in front of my girlfriend that I absolutely have never done in front of anyone else before, just because I know she's already accepted how dumb I can be at literally any moment. Yeah, I think that's the good way of putting it. Because I'm being myself in front of everyone, always, or at least, you know, like not trying to do anything except for be myself. But I guess because Laura... Like, dude, we signed a contract. She can't leave. So she already knows exactly how dumb I am. And I can do anything I want. So, yeah. I could totally dance around naked, do weird stuff. Don't matter. Sneepskin sending over another €2 saying, by the way, music tip. Butcher Babies, the Lilith album. Dude, what a name. Butcher Babies, that's really the band name. Alright, man, I'm gonna write this down. Dude, my recommended music list is growing. Got a bunch, but I'm writing it down. Right under Ginger, which was another recommendation tonight. Butcher Babies, the Lilith album. Got it. Thank you for the 2, dude. I always love creating a channel meme. That you do. Yep, my girlfriend is the only one that knows exactly how stupid I am, too. What's up, KT? Joe Fixit should not be buffed. Imagine all unblockable attacks. I mean, they could buff Joe Fixit without giving him unblockable attacks. I'm feeling quite alright today. Top 10 words recorded before disaster. Oh, dude, you're probably right, man. Should not say stuff like that just in case I jinx it. Brain, what do you think I can get Mr. Negative for? Easy. I don't know. Honestly, he's not going to go anywhere near Shang-Chi. I can tell you that much. But how much lower is tough to guess. I think he's going to go right around what iBom went for. I think iBom is a better champion than Mr. Negative, but Mr. Negative is new. He's new, he's shiny. There's people who are just out here trying to collect every champion, and they might have already had iBom from past Cav openings or featured crystal. So I think you're going to find a certain number of those people in on the grind for Mr. Negative. And then there's going to be some people who are just hardcore fans from the comics, just fans of his animation style, his unique animations. There's going to be there's not going to be a ton of people who want to collect him for Alliance War defense, but I'd say he's the type of defender where like competitive Alliance War players would want one in their battle group. Here's how I sum up Mr. Negative's defensive capabilities. If you're paying attention, you're not going to die to him. But how many times have we taken fights in this game where you're a little bit sleepy, either you woke up and you got to clear some fights, or you're staying up a little bit later, or you know, someone else has your attention, or maybe you're at work and you got to sneak away to do a fight or something like that. And yeah, in those situations, you can easily lose focus and die to a Mr. Negative. But otherwise, if you're focused, you just do like some heavy attacks with Archangel or something like that, and you're home free as long as you don't lose focus for a moment. Or I mean, there's other counters to him too. It's not that you would need to use Archangel, but you know. So I would say competitive Alliance War players might try to grind for him as a way to gain advantage in Alliance War as well. So all of that, I would say, puts him about what iBom went for, about 100 million, probably just over. But it's a tough thing to guess. We still don't have a lot of data about these new arenas, so just remember that. I think Mr. Negative is quite popular. Do you? Do you mean in like in this game, or do you mean just as like a well-known character in the Marvel universe? Because I mean, someone else, like back when he was just like a leaked champion, and we didn't know what he looked like officially in game. I remember someone said to look up like the Spider-Man version of him. I guess he was in like a Spider-Man on PlayStation on a. Yeah, like the PlayStation Spider-Man game or something. So we looked him up there. So he must be at least a little well known outside of this game. But you guys know me. I'm not too well up to date with all the Marvel things. Meant overall? Okay, gotcha. BG, you always have our attention when you're on a tangent? Always. Yeah, sure I do. Let me put it this way. Mr. Negative is the type of champion that you'll really kick yourself for doing a silly mistake. But those silly mistakes will happen. But he's that type of champion. We're like, I can't believe I swiped left when I knew I should have just not swiped at all. I could have just blocked his attack instead of even trying to swipe and mess up the reverse control thing. But it'll happen. And he'll pick up some kills every now and again. And I'm talking about the highest level too. Of course, you know, as you go down the tiers in Alliance War, he'll probably pick up some he'll probably be like one of the top 20 defenders in those situations, whereas maybe he would only be like top 40 or something like that in Masters. I don't know exactly where to put him because I don't feel like counting through that many champions, but that's kind of how I'm describing him. Like a top 40 Masters defender, maybe. And who knows? Maybe with some different nodes and stuff like that, maybe he'll be better. It's a little bit hard to say. He's still new, so maybe there's some really good node that makes him just a gigantic pain in the butt, you know? I've never heard of Mr. Negative until PS4 Spider-Man, but that game was huge, so it definitely made him a popular character. Okay. BG, I have enough catalysts to rank up either an Awakened Omega Red or my Unawakened Fury. Who do you suggest I take to rank 5? Both 5 stars, by the way. Hold on. Awakened Omega Red or Unawakened... Oh, yeah, I would say Omega Red, dude. Fury's a powerful champion. His Awakened ability is fairly important. You could play him unawakened, but his Awakened ability adds a lot to him. But Omega Red is also a beast of a champion, and when you don't have Fury Awakened, I would say most times, most situations, that Omega Red's going to be the better champ. When do you think 7 stars will be added? I have no idea, man. I feel like they're going to have to come at some point, but who knows? I honestly don't mind them. I don't want to just see them like blow through ranks quickly and everything. But if you think about it, like there's a lot of good that comes with 7 stars. A lot of hidden good, maybe. Like, think about content that gets released. We want new content, right? And we want the rewards to be impactful from that content. So if we never move on to 7-star champions, then it's almost like, well, like, can Kabam keep can they keep adding content? Obviously they have to keep adding content, right? But is that content going to have meaningful rewards for us, or do they have to like intentionally tone down the rewards so that we don't advance too quickly? I think we moved too slowly through 6 stars. And there was a lot of content where the rewards were like a little bit on the meh side, and just the power level difference between like the 5 and 6 stars. I mean, I just talked about it in a recent video. It doesn't... It's weird because in some ways it feels like it wasn't enough of a power increase, and then in others, if you have the SIGs, if you can really SIG up your champions, then it almost feels like a pretty drastic power level increase. So I think it actually creates a divide by slowing down the progression. Like right now, it's not creating such a big divide, but I think as we approach rank 4s, I think we'll really see a pretty big divide. It's weird. That might have been inevitable for that to happen anyway, but I actually think if we advance through the ranks a little bit faster than we are right now, not blazingly fast, but just a little bit faster than we are right now, I think that would actually help keep the divide down. Dr. Non-Skills and an over 10. Dr. Non-Skills, what up, man? With the yippee sticker. I've never seen that one. But thank you, dude. Checking for last messages, just saying, hello, good evening, people. I miss out on my grind. The Spider-Man had to stop at 45 mil. Okay. Hopefully goes super low again, but yeah, that was probably a fluke. It's always a bummer, man. I've had to do that sometimes, where you already put like a good amount of score up for an arena, and then something happens and you're not able to grind, not able to finish the grind or something. Hey, what's up, Glory? Who signed Laura's portion of the contract? Yikes. Hey, she signed it. She willingly signed it. Whoa! Nightbot made an appearance. Dude, I forgot Nightbot was even in this channel. Where did it even time somebody out? I don't even see their message. Oh, it was like an old mess. What? Dude, Nightbot is so funky. I don't even know how to get this thing to work. Oh, man. I gotta just get rid of this thing. Maybe there's a better bot for YouTube, because I know on, oh, you know what? Yeah, actually, I can't stay late tonight. I was about to grind out the next milestone, but we're gonna have to, it's already starting to get a little bit late tonight, so let's just spin out some crystals. Man. Crept up on me tonight. I feel like I was only live for 30 minutes. It's already been 2 hours. But yeah, I gotta be up early tomorrow, so can't stay late tonight. BG opened a 5-star Mystic dual class crystal and got Mojo. Is he a good Mystic to rank up, or not until he's awakened? Shark Puppet Mojo, he's an interesting one. I think he's a bit underrated compared to what people give him credit for. He's mostly seen as a defender, and I actually think offensively he's pretty OP. Well, it's pretty strong. Maybe OP is a little bit much. Doom is OP. Claire is OP. Mojo is just pretty strong. However, here's the problem with Mojo. He's got a few of them. Number one, I do think he needs to be awakened. His attack doubles at Sig level 1 and triples at Sig 200, and without that big attack increase, then yeah, he's not anything super impressive. The other problem with Mojo is just that so many other Mystic champions, I would say, are stronger and require fewer resources. So like Doom, Claire, Sorcerer Supreme, Dragon Man, might be a couple others I'm forgetting off the top of my head, but even just those 4 in itself. So yeah, Mojo, I don't really recommend investing too many resources into him. But I actually do, I mean, he's actually like one of my favorite champions to play. I just never get a chance to because, again, it's hard to justify ranking him up. Abby Doe, you're gonna be streaming tonight? All right, cool. We'll raid you. I use Streamlabs chat, or it lets you make your own bot. Also lets people play sound clips on stream. Like you can award sound clips to individual accounts or members or mods, etc. Okay, that could be pretty cool. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, Nightbot sucks. I think it's probably good on Twitch, but it's just not doing anything I want it to do on YouTube, so I gotta get rid of it. I'll for sure look into some other stuff when I get a chance. It's not like top priority. I've been meaning to do it for months, but I'll look into it. Streamlabs bot, yeah. GG, will the Ags be staying with you guys since the Alliance won't be pushing in war? I think so, as far as I know. So we actually coordinated with another alliance, where like some of their members are a little bit burnt out on war currently, but they still want to push overall as an alliance. So we worked out this thing where like we can swap players between us for a season and then swap back after the season is over. I don't know who's swapping or not though. Like most people are just staying put. I'm staying put personally. I do want to push in war still because I like the rewards from them, but it's just one season. It doesn't feel like it's worth the fuss over a season. So yeah, I'm just gonna stay put and we'll just tone things down for a season and then start pushing again the following one. It's not too big of a deal, you know. But all right, Abido says he's live, so we're gonna raid him. Looks like he's doing some Variant 7 exploration. Before we go though, shout out to Call Me Quackers for being tonight's biggest D. Dude, very generously too, man. Call Me Quackers. Thank you again if you're in here. Thank you very much. And yeah, there was a bunch of other super chats and everything too. So thank you very much, guys. Appreciate the support as always. I will be back tomorrow normal time. Don't think daytime. Probably not daytime. I almost did a day stream today, but yeah, I was just too tired from not getting a good night's sleep. So yeah. One more time, the link to Abido's is in the chat, and he's doing some Variant 7 exploration, so show him a little bit of love. Come hang out, or go hang out over in his place if he's, or if you guys want to continue the party. God, man, fumbling around the words. All right, anyway, though, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Night, everybody.